think the topic should be today a situation where someone will find themselves in a relationship, some family. Let me say men. Some men will say that the lady they want to get married to must conceive years before they can get married to her or do wedding or whatever. And in other way around, some family do not like that. That you can't impregnate my daughter before the marriage. And even in the church, some churches, once a lady is pregnant, the pastor will not wait them, except they might bring somebody outside the church to do the wedding for them. So, how do you see such thing?
See, aside from family not wanting that and love, what is God's instruction on marriage? Yeah. So I'm not trying to be forming holy or forming perfect. See, I'm not a saint at most, but I'll start with God's instruction. He says marriage is honorable, the bed remain undefiled. So let's go with God's instructions. Now, when I was telling you about the person that we were arguing with, I said, oh, his wife, his girlfriend or fiancée must get pregnant before he makes her a wife. He tries to bring up his own opinion. Was like, oh, girls of nowadays, they are this. You cannot judge everybody. And I was like, are you not, if you've not been flirting around or messing around, you won't know that girls of nowadays are this and that. Yes, now, so you mess up these girls and now you want to settle down with someone that has been keeping herself or what? Someone like my dear brother here. I'm pretty sure he will have good things. No, jokes like we have good things to say about it.
Why are you pointing the finger at me like?
Because of the kind of complaints he keeps. So when
many look at, the Bible says by their fruit you know them, so she knows you already.
So when you mess up with different ladies, you can't come back and generalize and say you now want to settle down with a good one. Those ones where you mess up, who you want leave them for. Now let's even that okay, both of you now agree because you are scared. Maybe she has done a lot of abortions or she won't be fertile by the time you get married. What now happens if she gets pregnant and let's say I'm not trying to be a bad person, I'm not a witch, but it happens. But a week after marriage, she has a miscarriage. Now maybe marriage stress, wedding ceremony stress, and she has a miscarriage. Are you going to throw her out of your house? And then after the miscarriage, you guys now have to wait for like 4-5 years before another child.
Let me continue from this. I think to me personally, it's not something ideal for you to say you want to get your fiancé pregnant before taking her out. Because number one, by the time she gets pregnant, all the stress. The pregnancy comes with a lot of stress. All the stress will be taken care of. Is it the mother or the parents of the wife or the fiancé? Now, and the ideal thing is for you as a man to take care of your wife with your one child. You understand? So it is definitely silly from my own part to say I want my fiancé to get pregnant before I get her married. Now, to me, it is better you marry her. By the time you get married to her, and as she said, if she's pregnant before the marriage, abortion might come up. Or miscarriage might come up. Now, when that comes up, who is at fault?
Let me say something. Why? I am not trying to support anybody impregnating before taking out a wife and the rest. I'm not trying to defend that fact because biblically looking at it, it's wrong, right? And it's wrong for you to impregnate a lady before taking out a wife, right? You already committed a fornication, right? So that is why you need to be, stay away from each other till you marry. Then you can do whatever thing. Any level of it you want to have it.
And that any level, I'm still coming there.
Okay.
Now, the question in church.
Okay. Now, other factors some persons considered that made them to say, my wife must conceive before I can take her home as a wife. People have different experiences.
Yes, I think.
Right? Yes, there was a time I was with a lady. I am into all these aspects, right? Yes, I have advised a couple on all this kind of reasons. Yes, in my page, if you my page is a tsunami, a weekend and So if you get to the page, you see a lot of write-up that you can read that will help you to build your relationship, your marriage institution and the rest, and even how to control your anger and the rest. It will help a lot. Now, the lady says something that's to how before she even gets married to talking about marriage in a relationship. You know, biblically, even in your relationship time with the man or the lady, you must not, involve bed. But some ladies nowadays say that no, they must involve, they must test.
You must test what
the ladies that say they must test.
Lady said it to me.
Yes, ladies.
Yeah, that she
well,
must
it's what
test.
ways actually.
Yeah, she must test the man's,
Mm-hmm.
capacity. Yes, is able to do that. Why she said so? Experience, not actually her, but someone said to her, the man, they kept themselves until marriage, and immediately when they got married, the woman discovered that the man is impotent. It's not working. Now, they asked a question, in a situation like, it was actually a church program now, in a situation like that, is lady continue to live with the man?
So better for us.
To the hand. Now, they now brought the Bible quotation that for better for worse.
I think some churches
and to be praying for the man.
I think some churches, that's why they've mandate
for tests.
Yes, for different tests.
We detect if the man is.
Yes, they do on fertility. Yes.
They do others,
yes,
but it's
that.
like their own cases. They didn't do others.
Yes.
And sometimes they might have. I met a man. Okay, I met a man when he wanted to get married. It was okay before he got married. Now after the wedding, during their honeymoon, the manhood went off.
Well,
Seriously, yeah.
That's spiritual.
The manhood went off. So what happened? He went to hospital. And they said that after running some tests, they discovered that sugar level was very high and the rest, like it's 50-50. So they want to do some things like it's 50-50. After some time, either the wife may be able to conceive, he may impregnate the wife or not. But God have it. They have 4 children already. So because now say that no, you don't want to, you don't want any of that. So I think that is the major reason why some persons say that. And apart from the men aspect, right? Ladies too. Some persons might have committed a lot series of abortions that affected their womb. You get it, right? And I'm sorry to say this as a Christian, because people nowadays making the church as a dumping site. Let me use the word dumping site, right? People that already the church is meant to correct
the wrongdoings.
Yes, the wrongdoings, the morally. But that doesn't mean that somebody will just know that and see where you are seeing a deep gutter or a deep hole, and you say, I want to go and enter inside it. It's totally wrong. Okay? And at my side, they say that what you see in a broad daylight, you do not need light to look for it. Because we are already seeing it. So there is no point of you going into. That's the major reason why you see that even in the churches, many people will say that no, I need to know this man, I need to know this woman, I want to impregnate her before, because you don't want that situation whereby after marriage you now started waiting for next 5 years. At the end of the day, you discover that it is because of what this lady might have done or because of what this man have done that caused this problem. I think that is what some persons are avoiding, that we must involve the bed. The lady must get pregnant before I can break her.
I even heard a man saying by the time they involve the bed and the outcome, like they see the outcome, they will now ask for forgiveness.
Can you imagine? So that's the point. So okay, now you involve the bed. 6 months, she has not conceived. And you are still doing it. Maybe like after a year or 2, are you going to end the relationship because she has not conceived? Then you now move on to someone else. So the lady, after shaking her everything, move on to please. There's something called body counts. Like how many do you now want to have?
Now, to that body count you mentioned, I think guys that are ready to settle down, I mean reasonable guys, by the time they ask of a body count, and they notice that you have many or lots, like many body counts, they will have some conclusion, which might bring up about maybe you've been aborting. You understand? So by the time you ask a lady, what's your body count? And if the lady is telling you 7, what comes to mind?
Now, aside from having the conclusion of abortion, there are some guys they'll be like they can't be with someone a lot of people
have gone through.
How you know that?
You get, but the thing is, my own question is, it's our choice. You understand? If you don't want to be with someone that a lot of people, nobody wants to end up with a public toilet or something. And then another, okay, forget that language. Then some of these guys too, not like they are public figures. What if they actually dated those people, not like they were sleeping around?
Yeah.
People change boyfriend. You see, that comes down to the fact that we should try to wait or stay before. It's not a particular time. We should just stay.
Take your time.
If we can, we should just abstain before marriage so that it will help us to avoid unnecessary. There are some attachments, and even maybe with your partner, the person you want to end up with, and not. But what we are not in support of is a guy who has gone through different ladies. Coming forward, you want to settle down, and you are not telling me you want to settle with a virgin or someone that has not had more than two or three body counts. What happened to the ones who've gone through? What happened to them? So I think whatever we want, let's make sure we are also desirable to that person, to the value we are looking at in others. We also have that value. That's my own point. So back to that case of getting pregnant. So if you don't get pregnant, will you now leave each other and move on to someone else? What's going to happen? What if God is even like, you know what, I want you guys to obey me. I'm not ready to give you children for now. What are you going to do? Are you going to keep, you understand, 5 years you are still in that relationship? Are you going to keep begging each other? Maybe 5 years and 6 years if you are still in that same relationship. What's going to happen? Then at the end of the day, will you now leave each other? For whom? Abego, you want to leave each other for? Hold on, that's my point. So I'll leave you to be the judge of that.
Thank you very much.